Hello, MMOCashout family, and welcome to an exciting Friday corporate hangout. I hope everybody had a great week. There have been a lot of developments this week. We know the servers went down, and our new servers are up and running. We had a little bit of programming glitches there. Everything's been fixed. That's good. If you see anything, let us know. I'd like to welcome Bart Jansen, of course, to our hangout today. So thank you, Bart, for joining us. And we have Jeremy Rush as well. So thank you, Jeremy, and your amazing marketing suite. And we have Tim Sarazua also with us today. Thanks for joining us, Tim. We're going to keep today really positive and upbeat because next week, as you know, we have our instant credit card system being added into the website. So what that means is we will be able to finally grow in an automated fashion. You're going to be able to hook up all your sales funnels and all your email lists and all your massive marketing systems directly to what we're doing. And hi, Darren, welcome to the call. I want to wish all the lovely ladies out there a happy Valentine's Day. Wherever you are in the world, I know some of you are probably past Valentine's Day now, but have a great weekend. We have noticed there are a few negative comments in the room, so I just want to say we enjoy everyone's perspective because that's how we get better and that's how we improve the website. We know we are in pre-launch and there's a lot of things that are probably very frustrating for you. Please try to keep your comments in the constructive criticism side of things or angle of things, and we'll respond in kind. We'll make sure that the owner and the investors know what your suggestions are. I'm compiling a master list of everyone's ideas. Right now there's about 26 items on there, so thank you very much for everyone stepping up to the table. But if you post things that cross a certain line, we're just going to delete them. We want new people that are joining us. We're adding about 50 to 100 people a day to the room. We want them to have a really good experience. So that's really cool. All the people that are passing along our messages that we post in the room to all of your teams, thank you very much for doing that. I did make a short video today about how to transfer money between e-wallets. So that's going to be useful for you. You just get your members to pay you via PayPal, $12 or $102, whatever you're doing, Peasant, Squire, or Royal, and then you can watch the video and it'll show you how to transfer money from your e-wallet after you get paid to their e-wallet. There's a certain process you have to follow to confirm the payment, and then all they have to do is log into their account, pay with funds from my payout, and it's instantaneous, which is awesome. All right, I'm going to talk a little bit later in the show today. Bart, please go ahead and share your thoughts with our family.
Things are getting really exciting. Our merchant account has been actually a couple of them officially have been approved. We're going to have them up here by next Friday. I know a lot of people are doing some really killer advertising ideas and things I've never heard of before, which is like, wow, really eye-opening to me. Now, I'm a newbie, so a lot of the stuff is very new to me, but really amazing. I've seen some incredible videos and incredible marketing plans and ideas, and really appreciate learning from you guys and spending some time with some really great people that have been helping out, and I'm stepping up to get with Steve to create a really great buy it platform. It's really nice to have people sending me messages, hey, this person wants to develop games, everything from Facebook app games to mobile games to console games to MMO games, and I just begin to see what that's going to be. Man, Buy It is going to really be huge, and it's going to cover every base. I mean, it's not just MMO, it's going to be everything. So I'm excited to be able to start to work on that. We definitely need to focus on what we're doing now and getting everything ready for CashOut to be completely right. There's a lot of things that need to be done. Steve is fully aware of them, and he has a priority list, which makes a lot of sense because you can't do the wrong thing first, right? And the server move is very important. The merchant accounts are very important. Being able to see who your kindred's information is very important. The emailing ability to everybody in the company so that when something has to happen, like a shutdown because we're adding an API or something like that, has to come out from the company, they're fully aware of it. Those are the things that are super high priority. They're getting addressed. A lot of other things I don't want to even say, but all the right moves are being made on the corporate level. The support team there at iPayout, as far as the owner side, has been really, really awesome. And I got to say that working with them on a daily basis, day and night, they have been there. They try their hardest to fix things, and and they're doing a really great job. Now, on your parts too, a lot of people are contributing. There's people that are helpful in the rooms and admins and all that, and I really want to say thank you to them as well, not just the people on this panel. Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited for this to really get going and see, the bigger picture. And I think that's for me the biggest thing is I can keep on looking at the bigger picture. I had one question I need to address real quick, and that's people asking about spillover. I need to explain something about spillover. I personally can see a leg, or if you want to call it, a section of 2,500 people, right? Now, I have a person in that 2,500 people, myself, who has 3 people of spillover. Now, if you understand what that means, is that there's parts of these places where it doesn't just go every single place, right? It depends on where you are. Your spillover comes from above, okay? It's not going to come from some magical place. So if you're asking why is there not spillover where you're at right now, well, ironically, it's just because of maybe where you're at, right? So you got to do your work and obviously go out there and market the business and share it the way you need to grow, to start. Just remember one thing as well. It takes 5 people to offset your cost at whatever level you're at. That's it. That's all, right? It's a very simple formula. 5 people. Beyond that, they do the same thing. Guess what? You've created your own little kingdom, your own army, right? And as everybody starts to do that process, and there's a lot of people waiting for this merchant account, so understand that too. We're all in a really great place. Don't get frustrated and give up. It'd be really, really pitiful for you to look back 6 months from now and you see that there's 500,000 or 600,000 people in this program, and you left because you just got frustrated. That'd be really, really bad, right? So keep that in mind. We've got a huge, awesome program with a great team, great people on this panel, a great ownership team, and great members. So have at it, make the best of it. And the patience will pay. That's what I will tell you. The patience will pay. It really will. So that's it. That's what I got for you. Thanks, Charles. I appreciate it. And I'm happy to hear from the other people on this panel.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Bart. Bart's completely correct. Let's stay focused and really keep our eyes on the long-term prize here. One of the really exciting announcements that Darren kind of started when we started working on MMOCashout, like almost a couple months ago. He created a long series of videos that really explained what MMOCashout and Abide and the whole community is about. So I can officially announce now, I know we mentioned it before, the company has hired a video production team to create a really high quality video scribe whiteboard video that's going to be released in about 4 weeks. Now what's going to happen out of that is we're going to be able to construct a sales funnel. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to create more than one sales funnel just so we can split test different things that work. So we're going to try and bring in some experts that are going to help us with that. Of course, we have Darren and Jeremy here that are going to be able to help us do that as well. And one of the really cool things is we're having some of our members like Steven that are stepping up, and they're agreeing to help us make videos from a gamer's perspective. So we're going to be able to plug those into the sales funnels as well. So speaking of videos and awesomeness overall, here's Darren with his update. Please go ahead, Darren. Thank you.
Hi, Charles. Thank you very much for that. Okay. I think really it would be amiss of me not to comment on the events of this week. I don't think it was my finest hour for whatever the reasons were. So I think the people who are involved will understand what I'm talking about. And again, once again, I apologise for anything that may or may have happened either to you or to your people. That said, I'm not going to go into a great deal about the marketing suite because I'm going to leave that with Jeremy because I know he's been fixing bugs and setting things up. But what I might be interested in is if I pick up on the point that Bart has just made regarding the fact that spillover. Now, we were absolutely religious, I think, in the run-up to MMO that we never talked about spill over, spill under, spill sideways or whatever, simply because we did not want people coming into this program who were just going to sit there and think, great, I'm in, where are all these gamers, and my life is going to be really easy. So what I'm going to do is just very briefly talk about how for the sake of it, let's talk about a matrix. Let's talk about how this actually works and how this fills out. And I think it might be a little bit of an education for you guys. If you already know it, then fine, you can switch off for 2 minutes. But just if I can pull my board in a way that you can see it, hopefully. Essentially, what we're talking about is that this is your sponsor here, if you like, and your sponsor, because it's brings in 2 people, it fills what we call left to right. So the first person that your sponsor brings in will fill that spot. The second person your sponsor fills in will be that spot. Now, because we started on a big rush, if you remember, we had like nearly 5,000 people turn up during that weekend. What may have happened without you realizing it is that your sponsor will have got his position there, as I've just explained. He may have then put in a person in here, which may be you. However, before that second person was in place, it could have been that that person there was filled from above. And so what happens is that the next person that the sponsor brings in comes into this spot, because remember, it fills left to right. And of course the opposite could have happened. So it could have been that this spot here was filled by the sponsor, this spot here was filled by the sponsor, and so the next person that comes in from here would go into this spot here, and then this person would fill this part here. This person here will start to fill this spot and this spot. But this person, the key sponsor, is always going to be filling what we call the left side. And so, if you hear people talk about left and side, and it depends on which side you're on, if you're in a position, and I have to say that my mum is in this position, is that my mum, and I've sponsored 5 people underneath my mum. It wasn't a spot that I've just created. I sponsored 5 people under my mum. My mum, I think, is here with her 5 people, and she has not received any spillover or anything like that from my team. Now, I'm not moaning about that. I just know that as part of us now getting ready for the credit card and all that processing in place, is that I now need to add that into my rotator when I start to do my advertising. Clearly, we can't do a great deal of advertising at the moment because we haven't got the credit card process in place. But once that comes in place, then obviously you will start to see these spots fill up. Now, the benefit for all of the people watching this at the moment is that if you can imagine that this is a huge, what can we call it? Kingdom, field, triangle, whatever you want to call it, is that you guys are really now going to be right at the top here. And so eventually, once a lot of the advertising starts to happen, is you're going to start to see all these bits fill up. Now, yes, you may be unlucky, and if you're sat on your hands waiting for things to happen for you, then yeah, you're not going to make a great deal of money. But if you're prepared to go out there, find 5 people, get your position paid for, okay, you're there for free. Anything that happens above and beyond those 5 people, you're in profit. There is no excuse not to be in profit. And I think, as Bart has said, is that we are literally 2-3 weeks into this. Imagine what it's going to be like in 2 or 3 months. Imagine what it's going to be like in 2 or 3 years with all the, everything else comes in. We've got a nice, mature subscriber base, nice, mature business. Okay. Hopefully that was quite clear. If not, I do apologise. And I think I've just invaded Poland, I think, just round here. All right. Thank you very much.
All right, that was a great pictorial representation. If you have any questions about spillover, please ask Bart. Don't ask me. It's too confusing. I'm just kidding. Please feel free to ask any of us. And Bart is always available for you and all your support needs. And by the way, Bart, you've done an incredible job with support. You've been definitely putting in way more man hours this week than anybody else. So thank you very much for doing that. I know everybody appreciates all of that. Um, we are definitely making strides week in, week out, and one of the things that's definitely improving over time is our marketing suite. What Jeremy and his programming team are doing with the help of Darren is just incredible. In fact, it's going so well that he's working on stuff that he can't. He doesn't want to show me, even me, or tell me what he's doing until it's done. So I cannot wait for that. So Jeremy, please share the update with the marketing suite with everybody. Thanks.
Thank you. And what can I say? Happy Valentine's Day. And it's been so awesome working with you guys. Not these numpsties on this panel here, but everybody else, the MMO family. You've just tested every little corner of the marketing suite for me. You've sent me the bugs. I think I've fixed them. I know I've still got one little bug that I need to fix, and we'll have that done by Monday. Now, what I just want to clear up a few things is some people have been asking me about the autoresponder. Now, at the moment, what we've got is Darren's done the copy for the autoresponder, the emails that go out to your leads. Now, I will be adding a tool where you'll be able to see those. Okay, then we're going to run that for a little while so you can see what actually goes out, and then we will bring in a tool where you can actually edit. But what we don't want to do at this early stage, because we're sitting on a brand new server, because at the moment, so I don't want to sidetrack myself, but just tell you at the moment, the marketing suite is getting almost 3,000 hits a day. Okay, now that means through your landing pages, people logging into the site and using the suite, and I think you'll find that whenever you go into the suite, there's not a glitch. Okay, you can still log in if you're the only person logging in, or if there's 3,000 people logging in all at the same time. So we've got it on a nice, powerful server. So what we want to do is we want to protect that server. So that's why, for the moment, we've not let you, if you like. I know 99% of you are responsible and won't go out and just start spamming people. So really, we're protecting ourselves so that when we go live and the gamers start coming in, a little bit further down the line, we're going to have a real safe environment to market, your business from. So you will have those tools to edit the marketing suite, the autoresponder, and you'll also be able to. We're going to give you a tool later on. I think it's going to come around about May time. Okay, when we know the gamers are on and everything's up and running lovely and hunky-dory, is we will give you a tool where you can bring in or edit the landing page yourself. So you'll be able to, give that your personal touch. And, we've got to thank Fraud, because we've got some more banners that have gone into the marketing suite this week. There's some fantastic banners that he's made for us, all available there for you. Darren's done some more videos for Task of the Day, so I think we're up to about 15 days now of training. Now I know Darren's working on some more stuff, some more training, which is going to get more and more advanced to help you grow your business. So please log in and have a look at the Task of the Day. Even if you don't want to use the landing pages or you don't want to use the autoresponder, you've got your own promotion do. Go and watch Darren's videos. They're going to help you so much with getting your head into the mind of the gamers. So I think he's done a fantastic job there. Thanks very much for that, Darren. And I just want to say again, thank you so much for all of your support. I've not had one negative note come to me. People have found me things that are wrong, got some spelling errors because I'm a bit of a numpsty when it comes to spelling. So thanks, guys. Keep them coming. I do try to answer every message. I can't answer them on the day that you send them. My Facebook box last week, I think I got over 200 messages in a week, and I do believe I've answered every single one of them. So thanks very much for your support, and let's keep going. I can't wait for this credit card. Bring it on, bring it on. Okay, have a wonderful weekend, and thanks again for all your support.
Yeah, that's a really good update, Jeremy. Well done. Nice hearts above your head. I think I'm going to make a pledge right now. I officially have not signed up for the MMO Marketing Suite. I'm going to sign up for it immediately after this hangout. For all of you that have not signed up for it, please join it right after this. It's http://MMOMarketingSuite.com. I'll post it in the room. And I want everyone to try and use the landing pages. I've actually seen people posting them in the Facebook groups and all over online on Facebook, and people are getting results. Some of our leaders that have 2,000 people in their kingdoms are using his landing pages. And again, yeah, definitely a special thank you to Frode and Irfan and everybody else that helped Darren and Jeremy build the suite. Incredible. All right. So I don't think a lot of you realize this, but Tim actually has come through big time and saved the day for all of us across the board. He has been working diligently in the background with our secretary and financial team and the CEO to try to get us a working instant credit card. STP, as we all know, has its many challenges, to say the least. So, Tim, thank you very much from all of us for orchestrating what will be a $1 million cap on the merchant accounts that you're providing. This is on top of what the CEO has arranged already that's going to be coming into effect next week. And even on top of Instabel and the ones that got approved, there are other ones that are coming in. So the future looks very bright. Tim, please share your thoughts about this and everything else. Thanks.
Yeah, it's really funny is when you want or need something that's very hard to get, and now once we get one, it seems like it's pouring. We're getting yes, yes, yes everywhere. So it's all good news though, and every single person on this panel couldn't be happier about it. So yeah, a lot of good things coming with the credit cards by next day. Everyone say your prayers for the next few days, and let's get this on. Just wanted to make a quick mention. We had a new person in our group. His name is Stephen Hall Hirschman, and he's a gamer, and it's actually created another page for gamers specifically. It's called the Gaming Community, MMO Gaming Community. So if you get some gamers through your leads and everything and want to place them in that room, it's the same process. You know, you have to friend them and put them in the room. But I strongly suggest this. This guy's going to be our plug for our organization, and I'm happy to have him aboard. Other than that is, folks, just keep the faith. And one thing that Charles said earlier that I really believe is true is we're here to help. Bart's been crushing it, doing all he can with support, you know, and all of us, and we don't mind to help in any form or fashion, okay? But keep the negativity out. Keep the, well, I would do this, or I used to be this or that. Well, that's great, okay? That's okay. But what we're trying to build is a positive community, you know, and we're all trying to help each other. And trust me, you'll get every bit of help you can from every person here, and a ton from the inside of the room, okay? Just keep the negativity out. Those comments will be deleted. We're not going to stand for it anymore. We got a lot of people coming in, and thousands more on the way. Let's keep a positive approach, and let's build this thing together. And that's all I got to say, Charles. Thank you. And happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day. Great report, Tim. Tim actually did something else that's really important for us, in that he's brought a security expert that is being hired by the corporate team that's going to be starting next week. This young gentleman is extremely talented. He's actually, luckily enough, living out of Makati, so he's going to be able to plug up a lot of the security issues and make sure that the site goes faster and all those kinds of things. So we're really looking forward to that. He's already proven his expertise to us, so that's going to be exciting. The other really big thing is Steve wants to CEO wants to release the ability for 3 blog posts on the corporate site. So I will be writing one of those blog posts, but we're going to be bringing 2 other people on board to share the news about what's going on with MMOCashout. Hopefully one of those bloggers is going to be from the gamer's perspective. In addition, I'm going to be doing a write-up about the management team, so not just us, but also the CEO, some of the investors, and so you can get to know them and you can show people this information to provide the credibility you need while we are still in the pre-launch mode, while the site's being fleshed out. I am addressing the concern that the site is being built on WordPress. We are going to try to change that because I do know when people see that they laugh, and I really want to remove that from it, so we're going to be working on moving it to a better platform, so that's really exciting news. The last thing I wanted to say is we have been in business now for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it is. I think 2 weeks now. And this means that your 1 month, the time for you to pay for your second month is coming up. So for some of you, you've not arranged your 5 Kindred so that your business has 0 cost. So use the next 2 weeks very carefully. Start contacting your people, knowing that the instant CC is coming, the instant credit card, Visa, MasterCard is coming in by next Friday. And by the way, it might even be sooner than next Friday, hopefully, which will be really great. And we'll give you the updates when that comes out. Don't waste this time. Definitely start plugging into new marketing channels. The really cool thing about MMOCashout and Buy It is we can actually investigate and tap into other marketplaces that haven't been done before, which is really exciting because when you go and speak with someone that's energetic and positive and really gets it, they're going to be able to deliver high impact for your kingdoms, right? But that doesn't happen just by saying it. You can listen to me talking about it all day and get as excited as you want, but you have to start to have movement. You just have to take action. And I'm not talking about 20 hours a day. Even start to do half an hour a day, and you will get the results. A $10 cost is nothing. This is an absolutely fully accessible business to almost every part of the world, right? But it still takes you putting in that time and make sure that you become a servant leader for your people, which means you're there to help them grow their kingdoms as well. So start being a catalyst for it now. Start preparing your people that have email lists, that have access to bigger teams. Start talking about it now. Start the conversation, and we are here to help you close those deals. So please use us. We are here. We can come in and do private hangouts and all those kinds of things. I know we haven't talked about that too much this week because we were worried more about support, but the support is still there, but now we really want to ensure that you have success in this business and your kingdom does not drop off. So please keep this in mind. I will actually be away Saturday to Monday, but I'll be back in full force Monday night to help you, and of course the rest of the gentlemen here will be here as well. So reach out to us. Let's get your teams plugged in. I don't want there to be a fervor rush like 1 day before your monthly taxes due. So use the time. All right. So that's all we had to say today. So thank you very much for everything that everyone's doing. I think the future looks very bright. We were looking for faster servers. We were looking for that instant credit card. It's coming now. The final real big piece of that will be the Kindred information, as Bart alluded to. Once we have that, we are go time. We're go time for craziness, and I know that some of our big players that have been holding back are going to unleash their might, and they can't wait. Will you be one of them? Thank you, guys. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you next Friday.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.